Hello, 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 happy Monday. This is our MIDI marshmallow art lesson for all you cool art geniuses. So glad you're joining us today for 4 or maybe 5 really cool drawings. Yeah, thank you for sharing part of your day with me. Give me happy face, sad face if you guys can see the video. Can you guys all see the video there? Good, good, good. All right, again, lots of happy faces, and someone can't see it, you might want to reload, restart it off and see if it works for you. I'm going to close the text just for a second, and welcome everybody. Now remember, take that little arrow in the top corner and enlarge the screen so we can get right into our lesson. And we want to draw a bunch of different feet. Here's some sketches I was doing this morning to kind of give you a look at what we were going to do. See, I was going to do some cool little feet on these guys, and then I was going to use a block to align the feet, and then I was going to draw the claws. See the claws here? I illustrated on that foot. And look at on the feet on these guys. Look at the feet, the toes on this guy right here. Look at these fun feet. See the toes down here, and look at the angle of the feet of the pencil bird there. And then this guy has some cool feet too. Feet are an important part of your characters. And as you develop your characters and your creatures and your stories, you're going to be drawing lots and lots of feet. So let's practice it today. So I'm going to put a dot in the middle of my paper. I'm going to put a dot in the middle of my paper, and I'm going to draw 4 squares, 4 territories. Now, see, that's right in the middle, see? And then I have 4. I'll zoom out so you can see the whole piece of paper here. See that? You see my whole page. Now I'm going to start up here in square number 1, and I'm going to draw I'm going to draw a guy. I'm going to draw a little character fellow. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 2 kind of just blobby guys. Okay, just block them in, sketch it loose, comfortable, fun. I'm going to draw 2 guys standing side by side. I'm going to draw 2 different versions of the feet. All right, just 2 different versions of the feet. Now, on this side, I'm going to have the legs coming down from the side of the body, like this. Then I'll draw kind of a little taper. See, it's tapered, but skinny legs. See, but it's thicker at the hip, and it comes down to the ankle, and it gets thinner. Now watch this. This is really, really cool. Remember, I sure use my drawing direction compass a lot. Remember the drawing direction compass? I'm going to use this line in southwest and this line in southeast. And if you guys want to chart that chart, you can print that chart from the bottom corner down there. Now watch this. You guys ready? On this foot, we're going to come down in direction southwest, and I'm going to turn this one coming down here in direction southeast. Give me a happy face if you have 2 slight angles here. Remember, it's just like the top of a box. We're using that box. Remember the box, okay? See, we're using those lines. Now, the top of the foot, watch this. From up here, I'm going to draw just a little triangle foot. We're just going to practice the little feet, maybe a little sock right there. I'm going to draw a little triangle foot here and darken it in. Maybe a little socky. Isn't that fun? You see how maybe put a little heel back here, a little detail. Looking cool. And then I'm going to open up the text box so you guys can send me a text how you do it. All right, so we have the 2 feet. Now, we'll add a little face on this guy. Why not make him a character? Draw the near eye. Draw the near eye. We love feet. We love feet. We're going to draw really some simple feet and get more complicated as we go during the lesson, okay? So here's our bottom foot. Now, the back eye, I'm going to make the back eye kind of overlap, almost like a frog character here. And then coming off of this, behind his eye, I'll put a little arm tapering right there. I'm going to give him a big mouth. Watch this. I'm going to give this guy, you know what? I'm going to give this guy kind of a big mouth here. Look at how big this mouth is. Isn't that big? See that? Isn't that huge? And then I think I'll just inside there, I'll just draw his little mouth. The important part is the feet. We're practicing the angles of the feet, but I don't go ahead and want to make a little character here, so I'll draw his arm over there. This arm's bigger, a little thumb and some fingers. See that? And then over here, now I'll slow down a little bit. Sure, you guys, I get Molly sent me a note. Slow down! Ah! slow down. Okay, don't panic. It's okay. I'll slow down just a bit. And don't worry if you guys still, what I'm focusing on is the feet. This is just extra stuff up here, okay? Really make sure the feet angle down. Now, this arm is in front. This arm's a little smaller. It's further away. Okay, that was a little further back there, okay? And then let's put a little value. Now, remember, I want to see your drawings. I'm going to pick a few of you to turn your camera on at the end of this lesson, okay? So there's our little guy here, and he's just looking out. All right. So we practice little foot in direction south, east, and southwest. Let's put a little shadow on the ground. A little shadow on the ground over here. I like that little shadow. Okay? That fun? Simple, simple, simple. Now take your stompy. Take your stompy and kind of blend it. And it's okay. I'm getting some text right now that some people want to get on the camera, but your computer doesn't have a camera. Well, that's okay. You can communicate to me like you are with text. Take your stompy. I'm going to put a little bit of tone on the legs and underneath. See underneath the body here? I'm going to pretend the light is coming from up here. See, I'm going to put the sun up here. So the sun's coming down to our little guy here. Okay? Sun's coming down to our little guy. Now, on these feet, watch this. I'm going to have this guy facing this guy. So I'm going to pull his feet. I'm going to pull his feet right here. There's his near foot, right? And this foot is going to be back behind here. It's going to be a little smaller. See what I did here? This foot is going to be lower, and this foot's a little higher. And now watch this. I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to take both. I'm going to angle on both. Let's follow this line over here. Let's go back to our drawing compass, and let's make both feet line up in southwest. Let's make both feet line up like these pencil directions, southwest. So I'll put a southwest line here and a southwest line here, okay? And then we'll draw the little triangle feet. This one's going to be larger, okay? And then back here, that one's going to be a little bit smaller. We've got our little feet, okay? Isn't that fun? So we're practicing how to make the character look like it's standing there on the ground, all right? So I'm going to draw this guy, and he's, you know what I'm going to do for his mouth? I'm going to have, he's kind of looking over here. I'm going to put his, kind of like frowning. Look at this. Look at his big under chin. Isn't that funny? Do you like that? And then, now I got a text here saying that they want to show your picture. All right, well, you can have your parents help you get your camera enabled later on after we finish the lesson. All right, so there's our little guy here. You know what? This guy's just begging for a couple little teeth. Look at that. A couple little teeth right here. And then, you know what? I'm going to give him small eyes. Put an eye here on the front, a little tiny eye back behind his. He's going to be looking. He's looking at this guy. He's going, hey, what are you doing? So I think for his arm, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have his arm coming off. Back over here, little fingers. And then you can barely see the other arm. See, this arm's going to be lower. This arm's over here. Barely see it, a little sticking out there. It's a little further away. That's called size. Isn't that funny? Now, on the ground, let's put a little shadow. Half face, half face. Do you like our little blob guys? Practicing the feet and the angle. That's what we're trying to do. Get comfortable making our feet look like it's really standing there on the ground. Let's take our stompy and kind of blend. See what I did just with my stompy? I like my blender. Do you have one of these? Do you have one of these? And blend it. It's okay if you're still on the first guy. You can watch this. I'm going to re-webcast this later on tonight, and you guys can watch this again, and we'll see. Maybe we'll put this on the top 400 recordings, those 400 lessons and 100 hours recording. All right, well, good job. So we have direction right here. Let's write the directions here. Right here we have direction southwest and direction southeast, this foot, and this foot's coming down here. Both these feet are coming down here in direction southwest, right? All right, so excellent job, excellent job. Good work. Take a hand and go, yay! All right, you guys are full-on art animals. You are a true art animal. And you are a genius. You're a genius. You're a genius times 2. And you have lots of ideas. Bing! Oh, wait, what do these guys look if they had an idea? Ooh, I like this. Look. Hey, what do you think? See, they have an idea. Bing! Above their head. You like that? Happy face, sad face. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? That fun? All right, well, let's move on to the next square. Over here, let's practice a couple more feet. Feet, lots of footy. Lots of footsies, lots of feet today. Lots of feet. Now, on the next feet, we're going to draw. Where's my notes? Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. I dropped my notes down here on the floor. The next foot, I want to use a block to position my feet. I think you're going to really like this one. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to start here in the middle. I'm going to put 2 dots. This is going to be really interesting. I was playing around with this morning when I was eating my grape nuts, my breakfast cereal. I was saying, you know what? What's the easy way to really show you this alignment of the feet? Put your finger in the middle. Put a dot above your finger. And put a dot below your finger. And I'm going to connect it to be a 4 short and square. See this? Make a 4 short and square. All right. Happy face, sad face. You guys got that? Kate, good job. She sent me a text saying that she's not very good at drawing feet. Doesn't matter. That's what we're practicing together. And Jeremiah sent a text saying it's awesome. And Molly says, what are we doing? We're going to draw feet, and we're going to use a block to position the feet. So let's just very lightly. I'm just going to draw that cube. Just like this is just going to be our helpful cube. See the bottom of the feet here lining up the bottom of the feet. Well, watch this. Let's use this as a direction for our feet. Watch this. I'm going to draw a leg coming down about right here. Draw a skinny leg coming down right here. And this will be the bottom of the foot, okay? We have another skinny leg coming down here. And this will be the bottom of the foot this way. See, we're going to use this. This is what I'm thinking of doing right here. See this? See this guy? How I have these two? I did this with a ballpoint pen. I was just scribbling. But we're going to use this. Now watch. Following this guideline, see? Turn the top of the foot. See that interesting? We're going to use this box to position our foot. Do you love it? Happy face, sad face. Isn't this clever to kind of show you? Isn't that neat? I'm so clever. I'm so clever to show you how to position your feet here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the corner. See, follow this guideline. Let's draw the other side of the shoe over here. Draw the other side of the shoe. All right, and then kind of curve it up. And there's the back of the shoe. Kind of curve it up here. There's the heel. All right, now here comes the fun part. Ready? Let's give these high soles, like high heels. Watch this. Look at this. I'm gonna take my eraser. I'll go and clean this up. Here, let's clean up the extra lines. As long as you know what we did, we used that block to help us position our drawing, right? All right, now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw these feet with high heels. What do you think? Isn't this funny? See that? Isn't that fun? How we're using the feet, using the box to help us position the feet in direction south, east, and southwest. I love it. I think it's pretty cool. And then the middle line's longer. Let's go uphill to the right in direction northeast. Turn the corner in direction northwest. Happy face, sad face. Do you have your big block foot there? Maybe these are storage soles. Maybe they store, like this one stores Cheerios and this one stores the milk for your Cheerios. And you're like, these are breakfast shoes. Okay, turn the corner. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. So I'm going to draw the bottom of the foot going up to the direction northwest, and here's northeast. Isn't that fun? So right away, I like putting a shadow. I line it up with that line because I'm going to put the light. There's the sun, the Van Gogh sun up in the sky's coming down here. So let's put a shadow on the ground. Sun's up here, and let's put a shadow on the ground. Put a shadow on the ground. The sun's up here. So I'm going to shade. I think this one looks cool. So we start with our really simple triangle little sock feet. These are great for practice. You can put these on characters really quickly. Then we're drawing block feet. These could be called block or high-heeled, high tops. These are high bottoms, right? High tops, high bottoms. All right, so there's our shading. Now you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to put on this one. How about if we do? Let's try something. Watch this. What if I went like this? What if I put like this, a big heel and archway on that shoe? What do you think? Do you like that? Is that fun? So if you turn the corner, watch this. And don't you worry about being behind. You keep up as quick as you can. Turn the corner. I'm going to put a little thickness inside here. See that? So I'll put a little thickness on this high heel, huh? Do you guys like that? See, the window's on the right side, and so the thickness is on the left side. I sure like your comments. There we go. Okay, cool. Do you guys love it? Do you love it? Now, up here, I'm going to make it dark underneath here. Make it a little bit lighter as it comes down. Do you love it? Happy face, sad face. What do you think of that one? I like this one so much that I'm going to do the same thing on this foot. But this one I got to erase because I shaded that all in there. See, so I got to clean it up a little bit here. Let me clean that up and then use my handy dandy brush. So I put a little thickness in here because the window's on the left side. The thickness is on the left side. Isn't that fun? Put a little shadow here on the ground. I like that. That looks cool. Oh, that's funny. All right, so we have our feet positioned in southwest and direction southeast, and then we put giant heels on them. That's funny. Where did the Cheerios go inside the left shoe? Oh, they're still inside over here. It's just we lowered the capacity of the storage. Pretty funny. All right, now just to make it interesting, I'm going to put some bell bottoms here, so it looks like a really hip fancy guy. Look at his little bell bottoms here on his jeans. This is when I was growing up in the last century. We had bell bottoms. See that? I don't know if have you ever seen those before? The pants that they bail out at the bottom like that. Have you ever? Happy face? Isn't that funny? All right. Well, there's your second drawing. I love it. Okay, let's take a look at how our page is turning out here. So we have our little frog kind of guys with these little feet practicing in triangles, and we got our high heel shoes. All right. Well, the next drawing, I want to draw the feet with the toenails. Now, this reminds me a lot of the Hulk. Give me half face. You ever hear of the character the Hulk? One of those Marvel comic characters, just one of my favorite characters of all. Well, I'm going to move this just a bit here so I can get a better shot at it. Let me move my camera here. Okay, for this one, let's do the same thing. I'm gonna use a block to position it. So let's go ahead. We have our square, but toward the bottom part of the square, let's put a block so we can position the feet in direction southwest and southeast. Put your finger in the middle. Put a dot above and below, and then we're gonna connect it. We're gonna do the same thing as we did above. We're gonna connect the block here. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to use this block to position my toe or my feet, and I'm going to, let's see here, what's the best way for me to do this? Because I should have put this really low down here. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's all right. I'm going to lower this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to erase it. I'm going to lower it down a little bit. It's all right if you start and restart, because this is going to be I'm going to put it almost at the bottom. See this? Just put way over here, put a dot. Put your finger in the middle, put a dot above and below. Let's see if this will work. Then very lightly, we're just trying to get a foreshortened square. And then we're going to draw the feet, all right? So I'm going to draw the feet coming down. Here's the legs, tapering down. There's the legs. Now the feet, here's the heel. Watch this. I'm going to draw the feet coming up here to the direction northwest, and draw the top of the foot. There's the heel. Here's the heel. Over here, I'm using this as a guideline. See, then I'm going to turn the corner, going up here in direction northeast. Draw the top. Kind of just kind of just sketching it. Blocking's blocking, scribbles. See how that helps you out, that foreshortened square? Kind of interesting. I've never used that before. I'm just experimenting today a little bit. Now what I want to do is make this a big toe, barefoot toe. So watch this. I'm going to use the direction here. See that? Put a little arch here. There's your heel. And there's the toe, and it comes down to the top of the foot. And there's your calf muscle right here. Now watch this. The toes are going to get smaller as they get further away. Watch this. This is your big toe, so this one will be a little, just tuck it back behind here too. And this reminds me of this drawing I did. See this guy right here? You see his feet? See how the toe goes uphill and that little toenail right there? Do you see that? This is in my book, Crazy Cartoons. You can get this from Amazon.com. It's part of my Draw series. It's really a cool series. So this toe's bigger, gets smaller, and that one gets smaller, and that one gets a little bit smaller. And right up here, I'm going to draw the heel. See the toe right here? I'm going to draw a little toenail. Now this is where it reminds me of the Hulk. The Hulk character, if you ever take a look at any of the Hulk pictures or anything like that, the posters, you'll notice that the Hulk, big monster, and his jaws all needs to be shaved, his hair's all messed up, and his shorts ripped, and his shirt's ripped, but his toes are always very nicely manicured. He has very good toe hygiene. His toes are always perfectly trimmed. Isn't that funny? So let's put another big toe going in this way, and then draw the top of the foot. There's that arch, and there's the heel. And then these little toes, they get smaller and they overlap. So I'm going to put 2, there's 3, there's 4. Actually, it's supposed to be 5, but I'm just going to put 4. You can put 5, you can put 4. It's totally up to you. I'm going to draw. A lot of animators sometimes will put just 4 or even 3 toes because it's easier to animate. Let's curve it. Curve this right here, and I go uphill. And there's our perfectly animated. This is the Hulk's perfectly pedicured toes. Happy face, sad face. If you guys got my cool barefoot. This is barefoot Bob. I'm going to put a couple hairs on his toe. Look at put some hairs on his toe. Isn't that funny? And then put these little toenails back here. Yeah, little toenails. And then it's barefoot. So let's put a little shadow down here. Do you guys like that? Put that little shadow. And then over here, just put a little shadow on the ground down here. Isn't that fun? Very cool. And now to add some more texture, to really add more detail to your drawing, let's draw a horizon line back here. That'll be the edge of the backyard where you're standing. And I'm going to go ahead and put just a little tone, a little shadow, a little value on the ground here. I like the value. Doesn't that make your drawing look cool? Isn't that neat? Now, I'm going to put just a few little hairs. Look at this is barefoot Billy, and Billy has hairy legs like my brothers. My brothers look like gorillas. They have the hairiest legs. They have. My brothers have hairy shoulders. They have hairy toes. They look like tall hobbits. Happy face. Have you ever seen the Hobbit? The pictures of the Hobbit, right? Look at this guy. This is hairy. Look at that. Okay. Well, there you go. There's barefoot Billy. Nice job. Now to put a little value in the sky. I love making the focus of the drawing pop out, so we're featuring the feet. So let's put a little bit of darkness back here. Make it get light as it comes up. And there's our feet. So this is cool. Starting from very simple triangle kind of sock feet to our block arch bell bottom feet to our barefoot hairy toe feet. Isn't that fun? That's so cool. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Very cool. Anybody want to come on and show me your drawings? Anybody want to come on? Caleb. Whoops, I just kicked my camera. Let's see. Let's see so far. Kate, I'm going to give you the camera, Kate. You come on and why don't you come on and show me your drawing real quick. Here comes Kate. Or Kate, is that Kate or is it Kate? There's Kate. Hi, Kate. You want to show me your drawing? Let me see here. Nice feet. Those are looking really good. All right, let me see. Let me see your brother's work. Let me see. Oh, those are looking great. And then move your hand. I can see that. Isn't that interesting? That looks great. Who else wants to come on and show me your drawings? You guys, give me thumbs up for drawing feet. Give me thumbs up for drawing. Oh, I love the arch feet. I love that you've combined it. Hey, Caleb and Gracie and Wang, show me your drawings real quick. I want to see Caleb, Gracie. Look at that. She has good job, Gracie. You have the characters, and you have the high-heeled guys, and you have the bare feet. These are great. Good job. And then there's Caleb's drawing. There's the high-heeled feet and the bare feet. That's so cool. Let's see Catherine Saunders. Catherine, do you want to see? Nice job there, Caleb and Gracie. Let's Catherine Saunders, you have the camera, and then we'll come back to you, Catherine. Let's go to Ruth. Ruth Roths. You want to come on real quick and show me your drawing? Then we have one more drawing to do. This next one, I want to do a combo. It's going to be a claw, plus it's going to have fur on it. It's going to look really cool. There comes Ruth Ross. Let's see. Hi, Ruth. Hi. Hey, have your mom wave her hand. Is your mom in the room? Have your mom wave her hand so I can see your mom's. Is your mom in the picture? Yeah, she's got to just wave her hand so I know that she's in the room. I see you. All right, Ruth, you want to show me your drawing? Your camera's froze up there, girl. There's your mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, thank you. All right, Ruth, show me your drawings. Show me your drawings. Let me see it. Hold it up. Let me see. Oh, there's your feet. I love it. I love it. That is very, very good. All right. Well, good job. Put a little shadow on that, and it'll look like it's really sitting there on the ground. All right, guys, let's move into square number 4. Open up the text box if you want to send me a note. Nice job, Ruth. Let's go to the square number 4 over here. And this one is square number 4. We're going to draw. Let's draw that again. Let's use that box again to help us. So I'm going to draw 2 dots far apart again. Toward the bottom of my square. 2 dots far apart. All right. Now put your finger in the middle. We're going to use. I like using a foreshortened square. I just have never done this before, but sure is a clever way to position the feet. So we get our foreshortened square, and then we'll go ahead. Let's do the same thing here. Let's block in where the legs will come down. They taper down to the ankle. All right. I'm going to zoom it in so you can see what I'm doing. See, I'm going to use, just like I did on these feet right here, but on this one, I'm going to draw claws. I'm going to draw claws. Look at this. I'm going to draw claws on one side, and then on the other side, I'll put a furry foot. This will be like a combo foot. Here's my ballpoint pen sketch. I was thinking of doing claws on one side and fur on the other. What do you think? Happy face, sad face. Do you like it? What do you think? Does that sound like a good idea? Kind of change it up a bit. All right, so we have our legs, and then over here, there's our heel. Now watch, using the bottom angle, come down here in direction south west. This is coming down south east, and then we'll turn the corner. I'm gonna make my feet kind of big, like my claws. So look at this. I'm gonna go past my foreshortened square, but I'm gonna follow that guideline. And there's the top. All right, so there's one foot. Now pull out this one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up here to the very edge, and then we'll draw the top of that foot. Okay, so we did the same thing. So we shaped it in just like we did above. But this now comes the fun part, detail. this was a very handy tool. See, it's not exact. Look at mine bends a little bit. That's all right. Just fix it as you go. Don't get too worried. It doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be perfect. Stress is on the bus. Wave goodbye to stress. Bye-bye stress. Yeah, you could draw frog feet. You could draw duck feet. We're going to draw claw feet. So let's do what we did before. But watch this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a foreshortened circle. Watch this. Look at this. I'm going to draw a tube. Isn't that interesting? And then right here, this tube is going to be smaller. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. I'm putting tubes. Those tubes are going to become the toes. The tubes are, and I have a little drawing I'll show you. I'll show you a drawing that we did. I don't know if you remember doing this a while back. I don't know if you remember, but I'm going to find this one. It's really a good one. It's drawing. Did you guys like drawing the Minion last week? Happy face, sad face. Anybody draw that guy with me last week? Did you guys draw that with me? Wasn't that fun? All right. Now I want to find these. Hold on a second here. I'm going to find this really cool sample here. Oh, look, one of the students did the squirrel. Isn't that fun? Look at those little feet. Isn't that good little boots? Aren't those cute? Using the direction. Now, I have to find this sample. It's perfect. It's a little bunch of tubed toes. I've got to find it. Hold on here. Oh, no, I got close. Well, you can see the feet. You can see the foot we're going to draw. Remember the dragon foot? That's exactly what we're going to draw right there. You give me half. Did anybody draw that with me? And look here's a good application of the triangle sock feet. See that? See the triangle sock feet? How I used them on the big rat guy. See that? Look at this guy's feet. See that? See the big rat guy? So you can take these drawings and you can reuse them. Here's found it. Excuse me. Here's what I wanted to show you. Look at the feet of the penguin. See? See these feet, how they come down? Look at the doggy feet. Look at little teeny tiny little biscuit feet. See that? Okay, so let's go back to our drawing. And we're going to draw these. We're going to draw one foot's going to be claw, and the other foot's going to be. I kind of like the idea how the other foot be a duck foot. Do you want the other foot to be a duck foot? So someone was saying that. So we're going to draw three. This will be a three toe. So it gets smaller as it moves away. So there's our tubes. All right. Now, oh, you know what I'm thinking now? You know what I'm thinking now? Instead of the claws, let's draw. Look at this. Let's draw tube. Let's draw tube feet. Let's draw tube toes. This side will have two toes. We're just changing. Look at this. Right there to the edge. Watch. Curve it. Let's draw tube toes. Draw two toes. Look at this. Isn't that fun? Curve these contour lines. Curve, curve, curve. This is a great one for practicing contour lines. Isn't that fun? And then look at this. This curve the feet. Look, curve the feet. What do you guys think? Hairy guy, hairy, scary. You can look. Let's practice contour tubes. Look at it. This is so different from when I started. This is cool. This is called being spontaneously creative. Ooh, we're geniuses. Light bulb, we have an idea. We have a light idea. Ding, 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 ding. Brilliant idea. You geniuses. Okay, here you are. You're the genius, and here's your light bulb over your head. I'm a genius, and I have an idea. I'm going to draw tubed feet, and the tube feet are going to be so cool. See, then I'll color in every other stripe. Isn't that fun? These curve these a lot. See, the tube feet. These could be tubed. What are we going to call them? Tubitions, tubites, tubelets. So I'm going to shade the side of the toe. I'm going to use my Stompy. I'm going to just kind of smooth it out a little bit on the bottom. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm seeing what kind of, they have hammers. You could put hammer feet. That would be interesting. I'm looking at the text I'm getting. Little tube man. Okay. It's snowing. It is snowing. You guys are back. I was in Chicago yesterday at an art gallery doing a children's workshop at the art gallery. And it started snowing when I was on the plane on the runway coming back to Houston, so I can teach you guys this morning. All right, so there's one side of the feet. I like it, 2 foot. Now the other side, just to mess around, just to play around with some variation. The other side, I'm going to put fur. Let's make this like a really furry kind of monster foot here. And a bunch of fur, lots of fur. Look at it, I'm going to put lots of texture. And then what I'll do at the very end, look at this. Very lightly, I'm going to put a claw. See that claw right there coming out? So I'll put the fur here. See, put fur. And the claw's coming out of the fur. Then I'm going to put a smaller claw. Look at, they get smaller as they move away. See that? Put some more fur. Isn't that interesting? And then I'll put one more claw right here, a little fur, and then one more little tiny claw. Gets smaller as it moves away. Put the fur. See all the furry? Isn't that fun? And then it comes underneath here. See the fur? What do you guys think of that? Isn't that fun? Now, underneath here, this is the fun part. This is, you put a little shadow. See that little, picks up that claw? Let's see that little shadow down there? I love the detail. Put that little shadow, picks up that claw. And then the shadow, I'll clean that up so you can see it a little better. So this isn't quite what I had expected. See, I thought I was going to do more of a claw foot, but I really ended up doing, look at this is you got stepped on by the mummy. But I really ended up taking what we had learned on the contour lines right there and drawing 2 foot. So we have 2 foot and hairy claw foot. You never know. You never know how a drawing's going to shape up. Let's draw this right here. Let's draw this. You guys want to draw one more? We have time. We want to do one more set of feet? I'm going to shade this a little bit more here. Put some texture to shade it. Put some texture. And you know what I'll do? I think I'm going to continue this. You see this right here? You see this horizon line over here? I'm going to keep this horizon line going right there. See that? See that horizon line? Isn't that fun? So this will be like a little mountain scene here. See this? And I think I'll just have it go right behind the foot right here. You guys like that? See how I continued the horizon through it? Do you love it? Isn't that neat? Isn't that cool? So you have a story. You have all these different feet. The lesson of feet. Now I'm going to do some more feet and some variations of these feet today at 12 o'clock, okay? So if you want to do a different variation, you come back on in half an hour and we'll do a variation. Excuse me. All right, so now I'm going to put a little bit of shadow down here. Let's put a little bit of shadow and shade it. Shade it and shadow it. Looking cool. And then let's blend it. Isn't that fun? Blend, blend, blend. This is great. All right, well, wonderful. I love it, I love it, love it. Now remember, if you want to get some good books, you can order these at Amazon.com. My draw creatures. That's a fun one. These are about $10, and they're I think they're 60 pages, 60 to 80 pages. Here's my crazy characters. I sure love the feet on these guys. Lots and lots of instruction. And here's cartoon animals. You can see the whole collection here. Isn't this fun? And these are at Amazon.com. I love the feet on this guy. And I really like, look at this. I like the shark. Look at the shark. Isn't that fun? There's this fish drawing I really like. This guy right here. Isn't that neat? A little fishy guy. Half face, sad face if you like the fish drawing. Isn't that fun? There we go. You're very cool. Yep, that's my marketing. Get it? Now that's funny. She sent me a text saying I'm marketing. My name Mark and then teen. I am. I love having my books out in the world, and I love that you guys enjoy my drawing enough to actually spend your parents' hard-earned money to buy my books. We have, you know what? We only have like a minute left. Oh, we have two. We can do one more. We'll do one more set of feet right here in the middle. Let's do one more. I want to draw some duck feet. Let's draw some duck feet to practice yet another. So let's do the same thing, okay? Toward the bottom, I'm going to let's put the two dots. Put your finger in the middle, dot above and below. Just find a spot, and we'll draw a foreshortened square. I'm going to use foreshortened squares to help me here. Can we draw the shark next time? Maybe. Maybe next week we can draw the shark. Maybe. So draw this. Now we're going to draw some duck feet. All right, so let's draw the duck legs, right, coming down. Let me zoom in. We're going to use the foreshortened square again to position our feet. This has proved to be very helpful. Now watch this. This would be the bottom of the duck foot, right? I'm going to make it longer than I drew here. I'm going to go up following that line, and then let's come back here. It's kind of a steeper angle. And the duck feet's going to have a few of these like a fin. See that coming over here, coming back? So draw the heel, and then draw the bottom of the duck flipper, the duck fin. And then there's one toe. I'm going to draw two toes. There's three toes. All right, half face, sad face. You guys with me? Now from here, look at this. I'm going to curve it in. Like that. Isn't that fine? Little duck flipper. Little shadow underneath here. Little shadow. And I'm going to make it darker up underneath that little dark. Isn't that fun? There's a little duck flipper. Isn't that cool? And maybe this will be a super tall duck. Look at. I'm gonna make the legs ridiculously long. Look, these legs are so long. Look, and then there's the knee. Look how tall these legs are. Look how tall. There's the knee. This duck is very tall. And then all you can see here, okay, here's the duck's body up here. All you can see is the feathers. See, these are feathers. There's the duck's feathers right there. And then, if you want to make it look cool, the duck feet, they come out of the body like that, okay? So you put some feathers like that. And isn't that funny? So it's coming down here. Now, you can put like a little tail. So you put a little tail there. Don't ducks have little tails? They do have a little tail, right? Half face, sad face. I can't remember. Do ducks have a little like feathers, a little feather tail? They do, don't they? Don't they have a little tail? Maybe this guy. Look at. Maybe you can see. Maybe you can see the wing. That this duck has his wings kind of over here. See that? See the wings here? And that's funny. We're having a little character now. How does this guy fit in with our story? We're getting kind of crazy. I had a few minutes, and I'm wanting to fill the page. Isn't that funny? So we have all these different. That is hilarious. We are so clever. All right, now. So we kind of got off track here, but that's the fun of being live from Houston, Texas. It's Mark Kistler's Drawing Mondays. Ooh, happy face, sad face if you're having fun drawing with me. All right, now. Here, let's draw the three toes coming off here. 1, 2, and put another one over here. And I'm going to erase these down so I can get more here. Okay, so I'm going to curve this, curve that, connect them. And then let's put a little shadow underneath. And there is your toes. Your three toes. Now, I'm going to open the text box. Give me a 1 through 10. 1 through 10. 10 being that you love the drawing the feet. And what was your favorite foot? 10 being the best, that you loved it. Or 5 being it was okay. Or 1 being that you were screaming and taking your socks and throwing them out the window. Was this a sock throwing out the window lesson, or was it a really good one? Did you guys like it? Did you like our little duck feet and our Cheerio storage high heels? Duck was your favorite with the feet. See, I wasn't even planning on drawing the duck feet today, but it just kind of evolved. All right, well, there's your lesson. You guys did fantastic. You did great. Let's see if I get the whole picture in here. I've got to raise my camera more to get even more of the picture because I almost can't get it all here. Let me see. See if I can get it all in there. There, that looks pretty cool, you guys. That looks really cool. Thank you for drawing with me. I just had so much fun. I can't tell you which one's my favorite. Quack, quack, quack. You have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in a half hour. If not, we will draw more next week. Bye, everybody.